Hey, what's going on? I'm Bryon, photographer and content creator. And as always, I have to let you know that this video is brought to you by sumsbrand.com, my online store for original art, graphic tees, and prints. If you love the photos I share with you weekly and want to know where you can get a print or get that image on a t-shirt or some stickers or some pins, sumsbrand.com is the place to go. And don't forget to use that discount code SUMS for 10% off your entire order. All right, let's get into this video. Click. All right, we're under a bridge right now in Newark. We're waiting for the cars to go by so we can hop out. But I'm under here because the light looks cool. That's basically it. It's about 8:45 and the light currently right now is pretty harsh. But it's also cool, it's dramatic. And the way it's falling, we're in the shadow right now and we're gonna go out and see how we can get some shadow play, some alleys, and some industrial areas over here. But it's also busy, so we'll see what we see. If we can't get the shot, we're not gonna risk it all today. But we do have the Sony A7 and the 24-70 lens on it, the Sigma Art Series 24-70. It's not the G Series Sony, but we're gonna see what we get. We also have the Indie variable filter stacked on with the Pro Mist 1 degree filter. So let's go ahead and get from out under this bridge and getting shook by all the cars going by. Like I said, it's real industrial, so one wrong door open and I'm hitting a Mack truck. But it's pretty safe, nonetheless. So let's go. Whew, already it's windy under here. In the last vlog, we were still testing out how the audio was gonna sound. Like I said, we're always testing, but it's super windy right now. The bridge. But I love the architecture going on. They hear the beams, so we're gonna go into there. We're gonna go in there and see what we get. Again, I already see some tents, so you know what that means. Somebody's living out here. But I don't want to get, again, I don't want to get in nobody's face. Don't want to get too crazy. We're gonna be respectful, be mindful. We're gonna get these shots off. Alright, we're under here. Looks pretty cool. Got a whole bunch of water in between us and where I saw somebody's tent, so we should be good. But this yellow, this yellow thing right here looks pretty cool. Cement walls make it look like it's a prison on the other side. Oh, you see how that light just changed? Yeah, ND filter. Here we go again, look at this shadow. Look at this shadow. See this? Love that. It's about to get real dusty. About to get real dusty. This little pocket of light right here is happening because there's some buildings across the street. It's like a 4-story building. And it's blocking the sun just right to cast these cool shadows. So if I'm walking with a model, I'm stopping right here and putting them right here on that wall. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know I'm in the right spot now because it's warm right here. Let's say I was right here, right in the camera. It's cool right here, it's super shady. But I take a few steps back. Still not there, right? Perfect. So you could do some dramatic things on a spotlit wall like this. And if you're in a studio and you want to get a shot like this, you can make a cookie, which is basically cutting out this shape in some type of board and putting it over the light. Having the light shine through it like the sun is doing right now. This building across the street is basically a giant cookie. Look for the pockets of light. You can find stuff like this happening under bridges a lot, especially if it's like a double bridge and there's a space between the highway, the light can shine through and give you a nice diagonal line. This is doing that because of the shapes across the street. Oh, look at that. Another pocket of light. See? It's harsh light all up and down this block, but the thing about this wall is that there are grooves in the wall which are casting their own shadows, so that adds to the texture. And again, it's a lot more pockets happening because of the building across the street. This wall right here. So I'm thinking, I love little pockets like this, but it's gonna be more of a shot for later. I might have to get a street for this one. Just wanna get wide enough so that I can crop it and fix the distortion. And right on time. So I definitely forgot that this is the old tops and it's about to be demolished, but it's a diner. And the thing about diners, that's often common to see a reflective surface. So the fact that I got this pro mist on here is gonna make it look extra hazy and extra cool. Woo. Kind of a little dusty around here. Take one more of these and then we're gonna be out of here. Still doing construction over here, and this is one guy just in the way in a bright neon shirt. It's like the loudest corner out here, hands down, because we got dump trucks, mixing trucks. I'm super backlit, so I decided to stop here. Just to give you a recap, we just finished shooting Top's Diner. Like I said, the old top should look cool because we put the pro mist on there and it's a really shiny material. Obviously it's probably metal or aluminum or something. But the tops in the back is not that anymore. It still has those old-timey feels to it, like 50s, 60s diner, but it's not open yet. I'm about to walk on this bridge. It's like it was painted blue at one time, now it's rusted. Might be too much of me to actually capture the way I want to, but the cool thing about this is that there's another bridge. If I'm on this bridge, I look across and see it. So hopefully we can get some worthwhile shots in here. And again, this is all future locations, and some of these locations might just be dope to shoot in right now as is. So you can probably start to see the bridge in the background now. It's always so shaky on bridges. When these trucks go by, it shakes the bridge. So just make sure you don't have any like loose objects on you if you're shooting on a bridge, because if it falls over, it's over. All right, so it's actually, we got like a little window right here of time. Let me see if I can get this. Didn't expect to get this little pocket. This bridge is super dope. It's got textures for days. It's rust, it's overlapping iron beams, steel beams, whatever bridges are made out of. I'm about to pack it in. Got enough bridges, got enough light pockets. Now we gotta get back and see how these look. See how these look when we edit them up. Like I said, we got 1 degree Promise filters on here, so hopefully everything that was a highlight is just giving us that immaculate haze. So let's go ahead and walk back to the car. So this is, I wanted to get out here in the middle of the street, but every time I thought about it, it got a little sketchy. I wanted to shoot in the middle of that bridge, especially when there weren't too many pockets of cars coming through there. But yeah, sometimes you gotta know when to pack it in. All right, so I'm driving home, and remember those bridges I was talking about that cast those lights? I just drove past one, and I'm about to double back real quick, just for the shot. I might just pull up right here in front of this fire hydrant. I'm gonna be here for a second. See that little beam? Yeah, I literally stopped for that. It looks crazy from here. Once I get up on it, you'll see. So we got out the car for this little slither of light right here. Super dramatic. It's probably gonna be gone in like a few minutes. Super dramatic. You can see, you can't even see me right here. Now I'm perfectly exposed right here. Even right here. So it's like, whoa. What that was. So I can stand right here, be in focus. You can see how dramatic it is just for this little pocket of light. It's about 11 o'clock now. We started at like 8:30. It's like 11 o'clock now, and we're under a highway. Just those little space that happens between, just a little negative space that happens between the 2 separate highway ramps is causing this pocket of light to happen. And it's only going to happen for, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe, 30 minutes. It's going to be gone shortly. And it's like this on this whole street. This little space right here is making this dramatic light happen right here. So when you get those man-made manipulators in the wild, they can cast or help give you those harsh lights or dramatic settings that you might not even know you could get. And then again, in-studio shooters, think about bringing this back in the studio. Again, as I mentioned, this is a cookie. This is nothing but something that's modifying the light. So you can do this in studio, just about how you're gonna build it. I think we're good now. I think we're finally good. I think we are finally good. Back at the desk, and I wanted to recap. I started off looking for future locations to shoot and ended up following the light. If you're an outdoor photographer, you should always know to look for the light. The sun is a huge light source, so look for the modifiers. Trees, buildings, windows, bridges. Now there were some risky shots that I could have taken, but it's all up to your own comfort level. If that bridge and those cars weren't so unpredictable, I probably would have got in the middle of the street and got a nice shot of the bridge looking up. ND filters, neutral density filters, are a must. If you're shooting outside and you're shooting video, definitely get you an ND filter. I have a variable ND filter on my lens right now and on my 24-70 when I was out in the field, and it goes to about 8 to 10 stops. Just watch how far you stop them down, because too much and you'll get some vignetting. The Pro Mist also softens your subject, so be intentional once you figure out how you like to shoot with it. Keep note of what time of day it is, what the weather is like, what season it is. All of these things factor into getting that right shot outside. Probably the most important tip is to be safe. Be mindful of the street, yourself, and your surroundings, and try not to get anybody else's way. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you liked it, hit that thumbs up and drop a comment, and if you loved it, subscribe and hit that bell for more videos like this. If you like the music and need royalty-free sounds, or want to know what I use to make this video, check out the description below. For more photos, you can follow me at Bryon Summers on Instagram, and always BryonSummers.com. Until the next one, peace.